Hello everyone, my name is Melissa, and today we're going to talk about how COVID and mental health are related and what the effects of this mental health rise has created, and what we can do to help with that. So first I want to start out with the rise of disorders and what disorders that the rise of COVID has been doing to people. And so far, it is shown that COVID has been increasing the amount of anxiety that people have been experiencing, as well as depression. So, provided by the CDC, what COVID has caused stress-wise is shown as the fear of catching or spreading the disease, changes in sleep, and increase of drugs such as tobacco and alcohol. Now, what these things can do is rise anxiety, which make people very scared to go outside, very anxious of catching the disease, constantly worried if they might get the disease and what it would do to them. So that's how anxiety is created. Now, depression, on the other hand, is due to the fact that everyone is stuck indoors and isn't able to go out and see family, friends, and the people that they love. Sometimes some statistics by Normita shows that 53% of adults in the United States reported that their mental health has been affected negatively. 32% were reported in March by the KFF polling. They also reported difficulty sleeping by an increase of 36%, as well as difficulty eating by another 32%. This also includes 12% of worsening chronic conditions and the increase of substance abuse of alcohol and tobacco and such things like that. They also state that more than 1 in 3 adults have reported symptoms of anxiety and depression disorder during the pandemic. So that equals out to about a 34.5% weekly average from May to June. And then that rising even more from 36.5% in June to 40.1% in July. So obviously, these have shown an immense rise in these two disorders. The CDC also gives some coping mechanisms to try and help lower the effects of this. So some coping mechanisms they say is like exercise and eating healthy, to avoid stress and alcohol, also by getting meditation and plenty of sleep. And the biggest thing that they suggest is talking to people, letting other people know what is going on and how you feel about things during this time especially, and how to just allow others to provide help. The other thing that I would take into some consideration is to help anxiety, especially when you're going shopping, to get groceries, to get food, to get essentials. The two things that you could do to help prevent such anxiety of getting the disease would be obviously to wear masks. They have plenty of different things that you can use, like cloth masks, regular medical masks, also industrial masks that you can use to help prevent the spread of the disease, and keeping your distance, the suggested 2 feet, in order to minimize the amount of contact you have with people, and to try to also minimize that contact to get the disease. A chart that I want to show you is by Statistica, and it shows the pandemic causes spike in anxiety and depression. So it shows from January to June 2019 in the orange, and from May 14th to 2020, symptoms of anxiety disorder, symptoms of depressive disorder, and symptoms of anxiety or depressive disorder. So here is the chart. And so it shows an increase from January to May, January to May, January to May, of how much that increase of these disorders have been going on. So the main thing I want everyone to take from this is to keep yourself safe, use the coping mechanisms that are available to you that you can find online in order to make you feel better, more comfortable, and to take your mental health seriously. during this time. Thank you very much.